There is no long-term moral, ethical, financial security in the world anymore. And this is due to this constant manipulation of the world's information, economies, and finances. Currently, everything is dominated by just a handful of powerhouses, working only to protect their own interests at the consumer's expense. So how did they accomplish this mass infection? It started with our children. Somewhere in the mid to late 1900s, the schooling curriculums worldwide were at a constant influence by these big brands. And this was turned as a device to have everyone entrust them. They have made the masses believe that what they're doing is somehow only impacting the earth in a strictly positive way. This is completely untrue and extremely foolish to believe. 1.4 billion people live at poverty line or below it at $1.25 a day. Almost half the world, over 3 billion people, live on less than $2.50 a day. At least 80% of humanity lives on less than $10 a day. The poorest 40% of the world's population accounts for 5% of the global income. The richest 20% accounts for 3/4 of the world's income. According to UNICEF, 22,000 children die due to poverty per day. Africa alone accounts for 1 million deaths annually, most due to malaria, which is easily curable. 1 out of 3 children in developing countries are underweight and stunned. 1.8 million children per year die of diarrhea. 70 million children last year of primary ages were not enrolled in schools. There are 2.2 billion children in the world, and half of them live in poverty. 1 billion lack access to water. 2.6 billion don't have adequate sanitation. 1/4 of all of humanity lives with no electricity. 7 of the richest people in the world make more than the poorest 41 countries combined, which is 567 million people. 0.14% of the population owns over 80% of the world's financial wealth. If the world only spent 1% of what they spent on weapons, all these problems would be gone. VEIAG's goal and structure, with time, will turn the world's instability back to its proper place and completely change this uninformed acceptance. Let's make the place we all share a united one, because I think that's the direction the world should be going. Thank you very much.